For years, the high-end sports and action photography market has felt like a two-horse race, dominated by the blistering speed of the Sony A9 III and the robust capability of the Canon EOS R3. Nikon ZX owners, while wielding a phenomenal tool, have watched Sony claim a significant technological edge with its groundbreaking global shutter sensor. A persistent whisper growing louder since late 2023 suggests Nikon isn't just watching. They're preparing a counterpunch so potent it could redefine the playing field. Enter the Nikon ZX, a rumored flagship, shrouded in prototype secrecy but promising the revolutionary leap of a global shutter. Could this be the moment Nikon truly reclaims its throne in the speed arena? Well, this isn't merely about a new model. It's about Nikon potentially executing a masterstroke in timing and technology. The core proposition is audacious, a flagship mirrorless camera designed explicitly to challenge the Sony A9 III and Canon R3, crucially equipped with a global shutter sensor. Sources consistently point towards Sony Semiconductor as the supplier, mirroring the sensor technology found in the A9 III, but suggesting Nikon's implementation could leverage lessons learned and potentially lower costs afforded by a later market entry. Currently, the ZX exists in the realm of early box-style prototypes. These units are confined to laboratory environments, meticulously tested and refined away from prying eyes in the hands of even Nikon's most trusted professional ambassadors. This secrecy underscores the project's significance and the sensitivity of the technology involved. The codename ZX itself is explicitly stated not to be the final marketing name, functioning much like previous internal designations. The expectation fueled by these leaks is for Nikon to distribute over 50 ZX prototypes to selected professional photographers worldwide in the first quarter of 2026. This extensive real-world testing phase is critical. It's when the rubber meets the road, performance is validated, and inevitably, controlled leaks begin to shape public perception. If this timeline holds, a commercial launch could materialize by the fourth quarter of 2026. This rumor gains intriguing context when viewed alongside whispers from late 2023 about a mysterious Nikon Z9H. At the time, dismissed by many as reactive gossip following Sony's A9 III announcement, the Z9H was described in strikingly similar terms. A speed-focused flagship featuring a global shutter, potentially with half the amount of pixels of the Z9, evoking Nikon's historical H suffix for high-speed variants. The emergence of the ZX rumor now strongly suggests the Z9H wasn't fiction, but rather an early iteration or internal concept that has evolved into the project we hear about today. It signifies Nikon has likely been exploring global shutter integration for longer than previously assumed. The strategic rationale for Nikon is compelling. Global shutter technology eliminates the rolling shutter distortion inherent in conventional sensors, a critical advantage for capturing fast, erratic motion without skewed verticals. It also enables flash sync at all shutter speeds and potentially simplifies high-speed video capture. However, in 2023/2024, this tech came with a hefty premium, exemplified by the Sony A9 III's $6,000 launch price. Nikon has carved a distinct niche with its recent flagships, the Z8 and Z9, delivering exceptional capability, often surpassing competitors in specific areas, at significantly lower price points. Waiting until 2026 allows crucial factors to align: potential reductions in sensor manufacturing costs, refinements in processing power to handle the unique demands of global shutter data, and software maturation. Nikon's playbook suggests they aim to deliver global shutter performance, not just matching but potentially exceeding the current benchmark, at a price that undercuts it substantially. Imagine a camera with the Z9's renowned build quality, ergonomics, and advanced features like its class-leading subject detection, now augmented by the flawless temporal capture of a global shutter. The potential for an unbeatable action photography tool becomes tangible. Beyond the core still's performance, the ZX name has sparked fascinating, albeit more speculative, tangents. Leaked images showing red cinema cameras like the V-Raptor X and Komodo X fitted with native Nikon Z mounts have fueled theories that ZX could represent more than just a stills camera. Could it signify a new branch within Nikon's Z ecosystem? Perhaps a hybrid or modular system designed specifically for high-end cinematography, leveraging the global shutter's inherent advantages for video. While concrete details are absent, and some purported leaks have been questioned for authenticity, the convergence of Nikon's acquisition of RED and the ZX rumors is too provocative to ignore entirely. It hints at a future where Nikon's boundaries between high-end stills and cinema capture become increasingly blurred. Of course, significant questions and uncertainties remain. What resolution will the global shutter sensor offer? The earlier Z9H rumors suggested a potential halving of the Z9's 45.7 megapixels, trading resolution for even greater speed and potentially better low-light performance. Will Nikon stick with this approach or leverage technological advances to push resolution higher? How will the image processing engine, likely an evolution of the Z9's formidable Expeed 7, handle the unique characteristics and potential noise challenges associated with global shutter sensors? Battery life, heat management during extended high-speed bursts or video recording, and the specifics of the autofocus system's performance under the global shutter paradigm are all critical unknowns. Furthermore, Nikon's roadmap seems bustling. The anticipated Leica Z6 III and ZX 7 III are expected to solidify the mid-range before any ZX debut. Where does the ZX fit? Is it a direct Z9 successor or a specialized offshoot sitting alongside a potential Z9 II? The ZX moniker itself could imply a new category, distinct from the single-digit Z series, possibly focused on extreme speed or hybrid video capabilities. The rumored first quarter 2026 testing phase looms as the next major inflection point. If Nikon indeed places dozens of ZX prototypes into the hands of working professionals early next year, credible feedback will start to emerge. We'll gain insights into real-world handling, AF reliability with the new sensor, high ISO performance, and overall system responsiveness. This phase will either solidify the ZX's potential as a game-changer or expose unforeseen challenges. Pricing speculation is inherently fraught, but Nikon's established strategy provides the best clue. The Sony A9 III set a $6,000 benchmark. Nikon's Z9 launched at $5,500, significantly undercutting the Sony A1 it competed with. Applying a similar aggressive pricing philosophy, a Nikon ZX arriving in late 2026 could realistically target a price point between $5,000 and $5,500. This would represent a substantial value proposition, offering cutting-edge global shutter technology potentially at a price hundreds, if not over $1,000 less than Sony's offering had cost 2 years prior. It aligns perfectly with Nikon's playbook, delivering maximum firepower for the dollar. Is the Nikon ZX a guaranteed reality? Absolutely not. The camera industry thrives on speculation, and many rumored projects never materialize or emerge in vastly different forms. Yet, the consistency of the leaks over time, the specific details like the planned professional testing phase, the logical alignment with Nikon's technological trajectory and pricing strategy, and the sheer competitive necessity all lend this rumor unusual weight. Nikon has demonstrated remarkable ambition and execution since the launch of the Z system. The Z9 was a revelation. The ZF tapped into a rich vein of nostalgia with modern performance. The Z6 III brought significant upgrades. A global shutter flagship is the next logical, albeit technologically challenging, frontier. What are your thoughts on this? Do let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching.